Hello everyone, and welcome back to the delightful world of the Ouya. Today we're taking a look at the demo for Shadowgun. Shadowgun is not an Ouya exclusive. Shadowgun was originally released a couple years ago in 2011 for iOS and Android mobile devices. And now it's been released on the Ouya as well. So why are we taking a look at Shadowgun if it's not an exclusive? Well, it made a bit of a name for itself on mobile devices by having what was considered probably some of the best polygonal graphics on mobile. It also made a bit of a name because it is just trying to be Gears of War as hard as it can. And I guess the combination of decent polygonal graphics and trying to be a modern third-person console shooter probably made it stand out a bit in the mobile field. So, why are we looking at the Ouya version? Well, much like with mobile, Shadowgun probably has the best polygonal graphics on the Ouya right now. So if we're looking to see what the Ouya can do as far as what kind of polygons it can pump out, what kind of visuals we can expect, well, not what we can expect, but maybe what the high watermark for Ouya visuals are. Maybe Shadowgun is that, so maybe we can use this as sort of a benchmark for Ouya visuals. So let's just start it off and see how it goes. We'll start a new game, and yes, I guess we'll just have to delete all of our saved data. I think we'll survive without it. And we'll just play this on easy, because as for this demo, we're just pretty much content tourists. So we'll go with easy.
Is Brian ready?
Yes, John, the transmission is secure.
How do I look?
The same as always.
Oh, that bad, huh?
Good morning, Mr. Slade. Did you receive your initial payment?
Yeah, I did.
Very good. I have been instructed to remind you of the delicate nature of our problem. Toltec Enterprises believes Dr. Simon to be very dangerous and very capable. Before fleeing our facility, he kidnapped his entire staff and stole all of the lab equipment.
Ambitious guy. I'm surprised you didn't involve the feds.
Dr. Simon was head of our genetic research division. He had access to highly classified genetic materials, and our employee extraction protocols must be conducted in private. I'm sure you understand.
Extraction protocols. I love it when you corporate types get all technical.
No, your orders are dead or alive, but we strongly prefer you return Dr. Simon to us unharmed. We have reliable information that he secured himself in the Prime system on a small planet named Eve.
Yeah, no worries. I'll bag the doc and get him back to you. In one piece. Or two, depending on his mood.
Good luck, Mr. Slade. I trust you will not disappoint us.
I've been disappointing people my entire life. Why stop now? Sarah, set coordinates for Eve, Prime system. How's it look, Sarah?
Surface reports indicate optimal landing conditions near an abandoned mining facility. I am unable, however, to receive tech or life form data.
My stomach's grumbling. Hopefully, I'll get back in time to grab some chow in Centauri.
You're assuming this mission will be easy.
I never assume. But, yeah, this mission will be easy. Launch sequence ready. And go.
levels indicate the ordnance is nuclear-class missile.
Missile? How come you didn't pick that up on your recon?
Serious damage to port side nav system and life support. Commence landing sequence immediately.
Damn it. That didn't go well.
John, are you there?
Yeah, I am. The module's destroyed. You picking anything up on your scanners yet?
I still cannot initiate scanning sequence. We are being jammed.
Which means the good doctor is expecting us.
Yes, and the nuclear missiles were also an excellent indicator.
Sarah? Was that sarcasm?
No, I will attempt to locate alternate frequencies. Sarah out.
And so now we've seen the wonderfully voice-acted intro to Shadowgun. Our mission, apparently, is that we've been assigned by Trapjaw Hitler to find some rogue scientist who has run away with all sorts of classified lab equipment and scientists themselves that he's kidnapped. So it's the grimdark future, and there are only evil corporations. We're a mercenary working for them. Now, this is all very original material. I'm sure your minds are blown at this bold, daring look at the far-off future. Alright, so, like I said, we're taking a look... Oh, hold on. We got an objective. We have to locate Ammobox. Where is Ammobox at? Ah, there it is. So, like I said, we're pretty much using this as a benchmark for the Ouya's graphic capabilities that we're seeing now. The intro, as I'm sure you were able to tell, was FMV, but now we are looking at real time. I don't know what resolution this is rendering at. Oh, hold on. We got a chest-high wall right here. It's the core of the gameplay of the cover-based third-person shooter. I should probably mention that I don't really like this genre much, cover-based third-person. I think it's kind of dumb. I don't know why it's popular. But basically, we'll be seeing a lot of these. And we have to hide behind them, because that means enemies will be showing up. Anyway, the Ouya outputs its video at 1080p. That doesn't mean the games will be rendered at that. If a game is being rendered at less than 1080p, it'll just be upscaled to 1080, and that's what we saw with The Amazing Frog, if you remember that. That was definitely lower resolution. But this might actually be rendered at 1080, it's hard to tell. I'm not going to pixel count to figure that out. Uh-oh, chest-high walls. And what does that mean? It means enemies, they look a lot like us, except they have gas masks and roar like animals. When we fight enemies, we're going to have to hide behind these things. It's thrilling gameplay. We could just try to run right at the enemies instead of hiding behind these walls, but that usually doesn't go well. To try to play it like Doom, generally, we'll get killed pretty quickly. We can look at this one.
What the hell are these things? Sarah, I'm uploading a tissue sample through Comlink.
Roger that.
Well, our character, John Slade, does not seem to know what the hell are these things, so he's asking Sarah what these things are. Wonderful voice acting, as I mentioned before. The game looks decent. I mean, compared to any other oh, hold on.
On an elevator. Any news?
The cloaking frequencies are level 6 military grade. Deciphering the brain code will be very difficult.
Well, we don't have much time. My arrival made the evening news.
I will commence decoding the sequence.
Keep me posted.
I don't think this is running at 60 frames a second. I mean, for you, you wouldn't be able to see it anyway because you're watching on a video. But I'm pretty sure this is running at 30, just if you were curious. Again, I usually don't really care about the minutiae of graphic details, but since that's the entire reason that we're doing a demo of this, might as well talk about it. Yep. And that's how these battles go. These walls appear, it means we gotta get ready. Monsters will be coming. and this pounding guitar soundtrack will start up. That really gets us in the mood for some shadowgunning. Oh, here are more. Oh, fortunately, I have a wall right here I can use. What would we even do if John Slade and these enemies met up in some sort of open field where there were no chest-high walls? Would they even know what to do? They would just stand there in front of each other, just kind of all awkward-like, because they don't know what they're supposed to be doing there. It's just thrilling gameplay. I mean, I probably shouldn't harp on that too much, because the purpose of this is to look at this demo for its graphics. Oh, John Slade opening that door like a man, kicking it open. The purpose of this is to look at the game for its graphics and not to harp on how dumb cover-based third-person shooters are, but probably we'll end up talking about that during this demo. Uh-oh, there's a thing that came up. Don't worry, we can take cover from it right here.
Resistance is useless.
And now we take turns. I'm having a lot of fun.
Resistance is useless.
Yeah, we really weren't supposed to do anything else but that. You might have thought that maybe I was wasting my time, that maybe I should be trying to walk around to another side, or maybe I was doing something wrong. No. That's really how I was supposed to fight that thing. I mean, I said that the graphics look alright, but then when you get up close to a lot of these walls, they look very flat, kind of low res. So, I mean, like, the main character seems alright. We got a hacking minigame. It's not a true console shooter until they've added a hacking minigame. So let's see what kind of game is in here. Okay, so the hacking minigame in Shadowgun is we have to hit the buttons. Oh, I think I did that in the wrong order. Yeah, that's the order. Okay. And then up there, and then there, and then... Okay. Yeah, so I have to hit the same buttons that light up in the same order. You never know what hacking minigame you're going to get in one of these shooters. It's really the primary difference between them. It's the main avenue of freedom that the developers will have. The thing that will that will allow them to leave their mark on the game. What sort of hacking will it have? Uh-oh, spiders. These spiders do not respect my cover. They're just going to run right at me as like kamikaze spiders. My cover's been destroyed. I have to get past this now. See, I'm not in cover, so I'm getting hit a lot. What? Getting hit by the other side now. Yep, we're just both hanging out by this thing. Okay, I needed to get to do that because someone's shooting me over on that end. Yep, there he is. So far, this is all the game is. Running from cover point to cover point. And shooting. Yeah. That's what it is, I guess. So apparently, I don't know, apparently this game did well on mobile, I suppose. Because when you look at mobile devices being shown off, this is a game that you'll be... my cover's wrecked right now. This is a game that you'll be seeing quite often as an example of what it can do. It's not fun to play. But it's like I said, I guess if you wanted to see what the Tegra 3 and the Ouya is capable of doing, well, we got this. Taking a look at the other polygonal games in the Ouya's library, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else that that looks quite as good. Oh, I found another ammo box. Oh wow, just to replenish our ammo. You having fun? We're all having a good time right now? Hope so. Uh-oh, walls. I noticed these walls at the last second. Uh-oh, that's too high up. So the way that you fight these robots is pretty fun, right? I'm having a good time. I'm so rebellious, killing that enemy without even hiding behind cover. What am I thinking? Uh-oh, hacking minigame. Let's see if we can do this. That was more. Let me see if I remember. More than last time. Okay, I got it. What do we get for doing that? Oh good, we found another gun. I believe I can use the D-pad to go back and forth between the two guns.
John, it is as I suspected. The cloaking frequencies are randomized. I cannot commence scanning.
Let's hear your plan B.
There must be a jamming tower located somewhere near the facility. If you can disable it, I can locate Dr. Simon.
Do I have to take the tower out?
Correct. The jamming strength would point to it being near a large power source.
I'll look for a giant plug.
I do not understand.
That's sarcasm, Sarah.
Ah, good luck, John.
I need to give her a humor.
I'm really enjoying the banter between John and Sarah in this game. It's all very charming. John Slade does not use cover if he does not want to. He'll just run right up to these enemies and shoot them. And they don't know what to do about that, because you're not supposed to do that. Oh, there's another one of those things down there. I should probably change to the other weapon for that. I'm glad there are so many of these things that we've met so far. They're just a joy to fight. Who puts all these chest-high walls around here anyway? You might assume that they're here for some other purpose than to serve as cover during a firefight, because why would anyone expect that to happen here? And obviously, if they were here just as cover during a firefight, they would all be on this side of the room, so the attackers coming in from that side wouldn't have any to use themselves, so they're obviously here for some other purpose. I completed the level. Good job, us. We are the best Shadowgun in the deep, dark future where we're serving the will of corporations.
I think I found it. I'm looking at a big antenna, 200 meters high, throwing off massive energy readings.
That must be it.
Okay, so there's the antenna that we're
looking for. To take her out, though. My base charges aren't graded for that size structure.
I suggest improvisation.
And I agree. Let me get a closer look. This shouldn't take long.
So we found the antenna that we've been looking for. Except, how do we reach it? So we don't know anything actually about the evil scientist who ran off with all this laboratory gear, spiders, and kidnapped all these other scientists, but apparently he has a larger force down here than John Slade was led to believe. Don't know why Trapjaw Hitler might not have given John Slade all of the details. The first time I played this demo, there was a Shadowgun icon right there, which I guess was a secret. Opened up something somewhere, I guess, one of the extras. Maybe we'll take a look to see if we can find out what that extra was. Oh, there we go. That's how John Slade opens doors. Uh-oh. See those walls down there? You know what that means. We've been playing this long enough to know what those walls mean. Yep, there we go. It's like I said, what would these guys even do if they ran out into each other in an area that did not have these walls? They'd be lost. Just be completely confused. Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna share this wall with you, I guess. Oh, he doesn't know where I am. I'm stuck on this wall. There we go. Hey, can't shoot me. I'm ducking behind this wall now. You just can't get at me. That's right. He actually clued into that and was trying to creep around the wall, but no. No, John Slade saw him. Saw him coming. Oh, but no, that's where the demo ends. We don't get to fight the Cyber Lobster in the demo. That's for buying the full version. Speaking of which, how much is the full version? Let's see what that is. Except we won't, because the Ouya's Wi-Fi connection is very bad. This is something I don't really understand. Okay, just to give you an impression, the little station I've set up for myself where I record these things have a number of systems and devices that access through Wi-Fi because I can't get an Ethernet cable in here. So, things like the Xbox 360, the PS3, a computer, a laptop, the 3DS, a number of things that access my Wi-Fi with full connection, full bars, no problem. The Ouya has a lot of trouble accessing it. Just can't seem to do it. Yep. Well, sometimes it does. That's how I downloaded all these demos. If I was able to do that, I would have popped up a window entitled Funding the Fun, where it tells me that I was about to buy the full Shadowgun for, I believe it was $5. But I cannot because the Ouya just does not like this newfangled Wi-Fi thing. Apparently, if you use a direct Ethernet cable, it works just fine, everything's great. So that's probably something you should know if you were giving any thought to buying an Ouya. Make sure that you're able to run an Ethernet connector cable directly to the Ouya. Do not rely on Wi-Fi, because you cannot rely on the Ouya's Wi-Fi, it seems. But that Shadowgun, like I said, we just took a look at that because it has the best polygonal graphics on the system so far. Maybe ever? Who can say? It's not a game I'm really into. As far as this type of game, it works. I mean, I didn't have any trouble controlling John Slade as he shot people. I didn't have any trouble with that, even with the Ouya controller. So, I mean, I guess it plays well enough, but it is a cover-based third-person shooter, which is something I'm not really into, though you might be. Alright, extras. Did we unlock anything? Okay, that's what I unlocked when I got the secret. What was that? The Rook. Okay, this is John Slade's spaceship. Okay, we can find out some specs about it, I guess, if we wanted to know some specs. We don't really, I guess, but alright. That's something nice. So that's Shadowgun, available for the Ouya for, like I said, I think it was $5. There it is. Shadowgun. You can play as John Slade as he runs around hiding behind walls and shooting men with gas masks on the trail of an evil scientist who stole stuff from Trapjaw Hitler. I mean, if you have an Ouya, I guess you might as well try it out. You don't. I know you don't have an Ouya. I'm saying if you did. Hypothetically, if you did. This might be something worth trying out. That's Shadowgun on the Ouya.